SOYAM education. Today I am going to discuss some of the MCQ question of percentage. Okay, so actually today I am giving you 4 questions. So there are so many methods that we can solve this type of question, but today I am going to discuss the ratio method, by which within the minimum possible time how you can solve this type of question. Okay, the first question is that fresh food contains 68% water and dry food contains 20% of water. How many kg of dry foods can be made from 75 kg of fresh food? Okay, so by the ratio method I am going to solve this part. Okay, let's see. So this is a question number 1. Answer. So in fresh food, the water and the pulp जो खाने का पार्ट होता है, हम जो पार्ट को हम खाते हैं उसको पल्प बोलते हैं. ठीक है, द वाटर इज गिवन 68% and the rest will be the pulp part, that is equal to 32%. If I am making it the ratio in ratio method, then this is 4 by dividing 4, this is 8, this is 17. Okay, the total will be 17 plus 8, that is equal to 25 part. Okay, so dry food, so coming to the dry food, when the fresh food become the dry fruit, when the fresh food become the dry food, then the pulp part in both the fruit will be same. वाटर घट जाता है लेकिन पल्प पार्ट, जो हम जो पार्ट को खाते हैं उस पार्ट वो सेम रहता है. ठीक है, तो हम पल्प जो पार्ट दोनों फ्रूट में हमको इक्वल करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, यहाँ पे वाटर कितना परसेंट है ड्राई फ्रूट में, वाटर देन पल्प. तो वाटर इज गिवन 20% of water, then come into the 80%. If I am making the ratio method, then this is a 1:4 and total will be 1 plus 5, that is equal to 5. Okay, then the question, how many kg of dry foods can be made from the 75 kg of fresh food? Okay, here you have to see the pulp. Here is the in fresh food that is 8, here in dry food the pulp part is 4. So I have, as I have told you, that the pulp will be same in the both the fruits, so you have to make it equal in both the fruit. So I am making 2, so this will be 2:8:10. So here the pulp part in dry food is 8, here the fresh food the pulp part is 8, so it is equal. Okay, now the question is that 75 kg of fresh food, the fresh food is here 25 part, that means 25 is equivalent to 75 kg. The one part become 3 kg. Question पूछा है what is the 10 part will be, the 10 will be 10 into 3, that is equal to 30 kg. So this is the right answer. So 30 kg will be the dry foods when the fresh food will be 75 kg. Okay, next coming to the second question. The second question is very similar to the first question. Okay, the fresh grapes contains 80% water while dry grapes contains 10% water. If the weight of the dry grapes is 500 kg, what is the total weight when it is fresh? Okay, it is very similar to the first question. The answer question number 2. Okay, the fresh grape is very similar. The fresh grape, water and the pulp. Okay, the water is 80%, the pulp is 20%. If I am making the ratio, then this is a 1:4. Okay, the total will be 5 part. In dry grapes, when the grapes is dry, the water is 10%, the water is 10%, the pulp 10, here the 90. Okay, I am dividing by 10, this is a 1:9 and total is 10. Okay, so here you have to see the, here in fresh food the pulp is 1, here in dry grapes here the pulp part is 9. So you have to equalize the pulp part in both the grapes. Okay, so that's why I'm making here multiplying 9 in fresh grape. Okay, so this becomes 36:9. 9 is to 45. Okay, I'm just multiplying 9 here because I have to make here the pulp is 9, so I'm making, to make this 9, I'm multiplying 9. So here you can see the pulp part becomes 9. Okay, so here 36, 9, 45. Here this is the water part, this is the pulp part. Okay, and in this is the fresh. Here 1 is to 9 is 10. Okay, this is a dry. As you can see, the 9 is becomes equal in both the grapes. Okay, here the question is that the dry grapes is 500 kg. The dry grapes is, that means 10 part is equivalent to 500 kg. That means 1 part is 50 kg. If 1 part is 50 kg, what is 45 part? The 45 part will be 45 into 50, that is 2250 kg. So this is the right answer of the question 2. Okay, so this is a very easy ratio method. You can solve the various type of questions. Okay, then coming to the next question, the question number 3. Solution of salt and water contains 20% salt by weight. If the 20 liter of water is evaporated from the solution, then the solution contains 25% salt. What is the original quantity in liter of the solution? Okay, so how to solve this type of question by the ratio method? The question number 3. ओके, तो एक सॉल्यूशन है, ठीक है, उसमें क्या होता है, सॉल्ट है, वाटर है. तो सॉल्ट कितना परसेंट का रेशियो है, वाटर कितना परसेंट का रेशियो है, देखना पड़ेगा. दैट इज इक्वल सॉल्ट देन कम टू योर वाटर. तो उनका कितना परसेंटेज में रेशियो है सॉल्यूशन में. ठीक है, एक सॉल्यूशन है तो 20% पहले है, 20% है सॉल्ट, देन योर 80% होगा वाटर. ओके, आई एम डिवाइडिंग बाई 20, देन इट विल बी 1:4. This is a mixture. The mixture will be 4 + 1 5. Okay, so after the evaporation, जब water evaporate हो जाता है, the salt part will be the same. Okay, the salt part will be the same as compared to the original, but the only thing is that the water part is get reduced. The salt part you have to make it equal in both the cases. Okay, so after the evaporation, the solution contain 25% of salt. Okay, so after evaporation, that is equal to case number 2. Suppose case number 2, this is a case number 1. Okay, then case number 2 में salt and water after evaporation. case number 2 is after evaporation, उनका कितना रेशियो है, ठीक है, दिया हुआ है. तो after evaporation 25% of salt, that means this is 25%, the water will be 75%. So if I am making ratio, okay, this will be 1:3, and the total mixture, this is a mixture, the mixture will be 1 + 3 is equal to 4. Okay, so as you can see, the salt in case number 1 is equal to 1 part, in case number 2 the salt is 1 part. So here it is equal, so we don't have to make it equal, because if it is not equal, then you have to make it equal in both the cases. Okay, so here salt is 1, here case number 2 the salt is 1 part, so it is equal. The only thing is that the question given that then the solution control, what is the original quantity of the solution. Here as you can see, here the water is 4, here after evaporation, here the water part is 3. As you can see 4, mixture is 5. This is a salt part, this is a water part, this is a mixture part. Okay, so after evaporation, this is case number 3, 2, this is equal to 4. Okay, as you can see, the salt part is same in both the cases, but the water is 4. After evaporation it becomes 3. That means there is a reduction of water by how much? There is a -1 part. Okay, so there is a -1 part is reduction. Okay, that means this 1 part is nothing but equal to, as per your question, that is equal to 20 liter. That means 20 liter is evaporated because the water is here get reduced. Initially it was a 4 part, then after evaporation it becomes 3 part. That means there is a reduction of a 1 part. Okay, this 1 part is equivalent to 20 liter. Okay, Then what is the original quantity of the solution? The original quantity of the solution is 5 part. The 5 part will be how much? So 20 into 5, that's equal to 100 liter. This is the answer. Okay, so this is a ratio method how you can solve this type of question very less time. Okay, then coming to the next question, the last question. In an examination, 34% failed in mathematics, 42% failed in English. If 20% failed in both the subjects, the percentage of students who passed in both subject was. Okay, this is a very real type of question. Okay, the coming to the fourth question. The 34% failed in mathematics. Okay, the math फेल हुए 34%. देन इंग्लिश में फेल हुए 42%. इन बोथ द सब्जेक्ट फेल हुए 20%. ठीक है. So there are so many methods you can solve this type of question. Okay, but you have to see, suppose if I am drawing the Venn diagram, how to solve. Suppose this is a math, suppose this circle is math, and this is 42%. This total is 34%. Okay, this is math. Okay, this another circle, this is English. Okay, and this is total, this total circle is 42%. You can see this shaded portion, this part is both part, this is nothing but 20%. So मुझे बताइए, तो कितना percent of student that is failed in total students, that is fail कितने हुए. ओके, तो टोटल स्टूडेंट्स फेल कितने हुए हमको कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा. फेल कितना हुए, यहाँ पे देखो, यहाँ पे 34, यहाँ पे 42, यहाँ पे 20, दैट इज कॉमन टू बोथ. दिस इज सर्कल, दिस सर्कल इज फॉर द मैथ, दिस सर्कल इज इंग्लिश. ओके, तो 34 इज टोटल, दिस टोटल. ओके, 42 इज टोटल, दिस टोटल. फेल हुए हैं तो हम 34 प्लस 42. ओके, बट यू हैव टू माइनस दिस पार्ट बिकॉज दिस पार्ट इज कॉमन फॉर बोथ द सब्जेक्ट, because this part is included in 34 and 42. That's why I am minusing this part. Okay, because this part is already included, because 34 is nothing but this part, this total part. Okay, that's why I am minusing for this two part. The both is nothing but the common for these two part. Okay, the total will be 34, 76 minus 20, that is 56%. The 56% of students that is fail हुए. The total number of students that 56. If the total number of student is 100, fail हुए 56, then pass हुए, how many pass हुए, that is equal 100 minus 56, that is equal 44%. तो राइट आंसर इज 44, बट द जनरली बच्चे यहाँ पे गलती करते हैं 56 लिख देते हैं. 56 इज नथिंग बट द फेल. What is the total students that is fail हुए? If 100 is the total number of students, the 56 is number of students that is fail हुए in both the subject. Okay, so 44 is generally right answer. Okay, so this is generally a ratio method by which you can solve so many questions of a percentage. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you like our video, just go to the SOYAM education and please like our video and subscribe. Thank you.